Oh, the music is a little weird, but otherwise I like it, I feel like here. Hey everyone and welcome back to Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, where we're entering room 2B. To learn more clues, we're learning a lot of clues about... That was a little longer than usual, how everything flipping out, but it seems to be freaking out more and more. Wait! Was that laundry? Huh, I didn't walk into a classroom? Yeah, Did I ever walk into the laundry room? I think I never did that in the end, in the first game. We saw them there. Why did I never go into the laundry room? Yeah, I don't think I ever did that. Huh, I don't really get it, but this looks like the laundry room. Yeah, it's on the first floor. There's no use worrying about it, but I was in a school and now I'm suddenly in a laundry room. Yeah. Oh, look, it's Yanko! Tablet PC. No. I want a book with Yanko on it. Or magazine, maybe. This looks like a tablet computer. It looks like the power is on too. Is this the next clue? I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. Oh. Is that the main game? No. Neo World Program. Top secret. This word, Neo World. I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. Yep. The Neo World Program has another name. Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. Simulator, see? I told you, we're just in a big simulator, we're in the Matrix! The Neo World Program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the Neo World Program, individuals such as the Ultimate Programmer, the Ultimate Neurologist, and the Ultimate Therapist. But the Ultimate Programmer died. In the first game, were we already then in a simulator? Oh my god! Maybe. We're among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. Oh, the research result. Maybe the AI, but the AI... No, it got back into the main computer and then got destroyed by Monokuma again, so nah. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World Program allows its subject to experience a synthetic virtual world. You don't say! Additionally, the Neo World Program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purpose only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. I guess someone didn't do it correctly with Nagito. Or maybe they did, he was crazy from the beginning, who knows. He didn't seem crazy in the beginning though. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetic virtual world. Program. A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now. It's all disappearing until all I feel is despair. I screamed loudly, as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I am starting to accept that. I mean, the world is like freaking out, looking like a matrix wherever you look. And you're like, no, this can't be real. You should have figured it out earlier, you know. There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists. As the floor is turning into equation beneath me. Yeah, sure.
You gotta raise the flags more in order to clear my character route. Now then, despair is waiting for you.
Wow, impossible! This is impossible! It's all made up! Everything is all made up! No. Made up? Huh, including me too? No, because you're the one in the cranium, right? I mean, that seems the most logical also from what Nagito said earlier when he was in the computer that I always wanted to be the protagonist too. You're the protagonist in this world. How do you mean? I don't know, something like that, right? So at least we are real. It's the question how many else really are. If we all connected are to the same Neo World program, or I'm alone here. Oh. And it all falls to bits again. Oh, Monokuma Theater!
Hi, how are you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, do you guys remember the snake I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. You guys are the only ones watching this who can save them. The end of the world is... Nah. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-troubling? Look forward to it.
That was hard reading. Yeah, it's all breaking apart. This hallway. When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but... Can I go into the bathroom? No. If I pee here in the computer, it's probably gonna short circuit. Oh, I got that. Can I go to the nurse room? No. I guess it's down... Oh, yeah, not. Wonder if it's the exit or to the... That... Oh, that's close it looks like. Huh. Maybe I need to go to the dorms. Hi, Sonia.
Well?
Oh, I am familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect. Placebo effect, isn't that the one like... You give them a cure, and they give you something, you think it's the cure, and therefore you get better even though it then turned out to be a sugar pill. It's also something there with the handbrake, it said placebo quality, and it's like, what? I don't understand, why is that the highest quality? It's like higher, and then placebo? And I'm like, what? Why is that? What does that mean? Is that the higher, and then the only I otherwise have is with the placebo effect, and it's like, don't make sense to me at all. Huh? The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking fake medicine that you believe is real. And the nocebo effect is the exact opposite. Which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions. If the brain believes something is real, it will become real. Why would you bring that up all of a sudden?
Huh?
Huh?
Oh my.
Oh. I'm not sure. I do not fully understand. What the heck? Yeah, that means so even if we did die here, we died early because we believed there. It's dying, like dying of shock for something. Kinda showed it in, I read, or actually I watched an anime lately where they were like that, this beautiful world, something there. He thinks he got hit by a truck, but really it was a tractor that stopped before him and he died from the shock of it. Hi Monokuma, you there? How you feeling?
The moment you discover that the truth was a lie, all hope will disappear.
Why? Because if it's a bad truth and that's a lie, then maybe the real truth is good, you know? You know, this doesn't become any less real just because it's fake. Huh. That's a thing there. But that's a thing there many say like, yeah, what if this world doesn't really exist? It's only a dream in someone's head or something there. Well, it does still exist then, as a dream. It's just the form of how it's existing, not if it exists or not. Big object. What's this? Is this floating? You know this thing floating when everything else is freaking out, but not the billiard board, not everything else. That's impossible! There's no way something in this big would be floating like this. Yeah, but the stone tablet with the Future Foundation's message, that can be floating around. But what in the world is it? And the moment I looked at that object, it became a door. Oh, 0, 1... Hi, Shiaki. No, wait, that's not Shiaki, it's Fuji Shika. Welcome. Welcome to the New World program. A person! No, it's an AI. A floating person is talking to... Yeah. Does it look like a person? Who is it? No. Is this even a person in the first place? Yeah. I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you call me Alter Ego. This is the name my master gave me when he created me. It can talk? Yeah, of course it can. But what are you? Alter Ego, Artificial Intelligence Program. I am the master program behind the New World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sorta like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very particular. Hold on! My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Damn it! It's that feeling from earlier again. The floating like my feet are hovering above the floor. This floating? It's like I can't feel my feet or the ground, like I can't even believe in my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, where is the New World program? Oh, it's only in your head. Not female, it says that. Why wouldn't he create the alter ego though as a female, even if he... The Neo World program has submitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world as such. Only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I'm to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, this school you're in. It appears this space is entirely under the virus influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program. Most of its words, I understood what I meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There was no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality. all the mysteries, all the truths, they are all just fiction. Is that? Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? Hey, can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for in the first place? The Neo World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it's a program for creating hope. A program for creating hope? But the fact that we're here and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step toward replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. Removing memories of any time period you set it to. So Monokuma was right, we did lose our school memories, and it was supposed to replace here now with this school memory of this wonderful hope-filled trip, but that didn't happen. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? That is a mystery for me too. Booting the program on Survivors of Hope Big Academy while it's still in its experimental stage. I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're just the lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us. I don't think you're so much lab rats as they had to... What they wanted to do with you fitted in with what this could do, and then like, yeah, put them in that room, we need to be quick. But they're trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally? I'm sorry, I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable. I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus? Well, for this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors! Monomi and Shaki. Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide their participant in this way. By the way, the observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all. But the observer in the student role was not. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they seemed the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they created, there's no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death. What is that virus? I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole the portion of my abilities which contain my authority to build the world. It was like it was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. She's probably talking about Monokuma Rock and the Funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. But Alter Ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. No, they didn't. I can tell that just by communicating with her. Which means this supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses this Alter Ego. If so, does that virus possesses an artificial intelligence just like her? Ooh. Damn it! What the heck? An artificial intelligence waging an attack against another one. That's so freaking irritating. That's it! How you feel about it? Yeah, an AI is fighting another AI here in a cyber world. That's irritating. But how did that virus infect the Neo World program? The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Physically? Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened. It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility, but the only person who could enter the facility is someone who was a member of the Future Foundation. Are you sure? How do you know that? What's your reason for that? Damn it! What am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? No, observers. Wonder who them are. Yeah. Neo World Program. Yeah. But it's true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm still able to defend the essential areas. So it has a limit too. A limit? If I took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules. Follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and...
Okay, even if he has the god in the machine, that's enough hint from you. If you're gonna say something more, suppose that you exist between life and death, that death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it can be parallel to the deflection based on the deficit's existence that constitute the relationship. From there, the paradigm change is resolved by being capped off rapidly and cause a situation where your own existence is unobservable and accelerates and crosses with the joint ownership of the world and the situation from the council invites you. Death. Hey.
Oh, Makoto! What the heck? What just happened? You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there. Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier ones? Why do you have exactly the same voice as me? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side. I'm currently talking to the world through alter ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? The thing your guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us? I really want to save you right away. But because of the virus interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that the person I need to talk to is right there, I hope. It looks like this guy can't even hear me or see me. Just, who is this guy anyway? Is he our ally? No, it's the real protagonist, Hajime. You can just go and die now. Since there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say, and believe you're there listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing until it was too late. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us? What did he want to save us from? Why would this save us? You already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? 11037. I remember it this time. You know what? That's the number we found at Nezumi Castle. The door to the ancient ruins was supposed to open after you all finished gathering the Hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that 11037 password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go. And because Monokuma infected the teacher, he weren't able to go in there either, I see. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. The number contains a secret. Late, but with a 0 in it. Liot? Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that will to you all. I've entrusted it to you, to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair, using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there, because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In a worst case scenario, where an observer who has the role of teacher goes rogue, I prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Forced shutdown sequence! And since Monokuma took over the teacher, he should be also affected by it there. He has all the abilities of her, right? Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer. Which means even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. Fuck. And in order to do that, I need to somehow get that number. As... Error. Death. Will it change to Monokuma in it now, or will we just go to black? To black.